Welcome back to Goldberg's Garage. Today, pulling into the pits, we have the 2017 Hellcat Challenger. Today, pulling into the pits, we have a 2017 Dodge Hellcat Challenger, which just so happens to be a wide body, also happens to be carbon fiber, and it also happens to be massaged by my buddies down at Gearhead Fabrications. 1123 to the crank, 977 to the tires. Cosmetically, as you look at it, you have to understand that in 2017, they didn't offer a wide body. 2018 on the Dodge Demon was the first year. I had this done by Speedcore. A lot of cosmetic changes since I purchased this car originally. Way too much to detail now. You will see all the fine details coming up, but right now, I think we should take this bad boy for a ride. Mechanical upgrades. Unless we drove from here to California and back, I wouldn't have enough time to cover all of them, so I will touch on a few of the pertinent ones. Gearhead Fabrications down in Florida does all my mechanical upgrades. Anytime I want a Hellcat to go fast, I send it to them immediately. Mario's always taking care of me. He and the boys are awesome. Started with a Hellcat motor, changed the injectors, upgraded the supercharger to a Whipple 4.5 liter, a short throw shift from Barton, aluminum drive shaft, custom clutch from Center Force, custom fuel system, fuel lines. We cannot overlook the carbon fiber wheel, which doesn't necessarily make it go faster, but it makes you cooler while you're going faster. One of the most crucial upgrades that I did to this car was the KW suspension. The package that we put on, I would have to say, is the one thing that makes the biggest difference in the handling of this vehicle, in the performance of this vehicle. As you can tell, this thing sticks to the road. Weight transfer is just unbelievable. I mean, it is just grounded the whole time. My favorite part of this car, obviously, is its performance, but the fact that I ordered it as a 6-speed makes all the difference in the world. You want to be a true car guy, you drive a manual transmission. As you can tell, we have a 3-inch MagnaFlow exhaust hooked to 3-inch long tube headers from American Racing. The sound, obviously, in the day and age of EVs, makes a huge difference for a car guy like myself. Not only can you hear the performance of your car, you know, the revs and stuff like that, but it's a bitchin' sound at the end of the day, and it matches the car. HRE, great job on the wheels. You guys always do a fantastic job. I'm greatly appreciative. Big shout out to Nitto. Not only do their tires keep me grounded and keep my cars on the road, but they keep those tires coming after I melt them. Thank you, Nitto.
Let her rip, potato chip.
Yep.
Now that we've taken this bad boy for a ride, it would be inappropriate if we didn't pop the hood and show you what's going on. Okay, cosmetic upgrades on this 2017 wide body carbon fiber Hellcat. Well, two of them I just mentioned. It's a wide body, which wasn't offered in 2017. I saw the 2018 Demon come out and I saw the spy pictures, saw it was a wide body. I had to replicate it. Quite obviously, if you go carbon fiber, you do it for two reasons. One, aesthetically, it looks freaking awesome. And number two, it's weight saving. So, you know, we added the hood pins. We did, as I said, carbon fiber hood. We did carbon fiber splitter, and then wide body fenders. And that's about it. You want more carbon fiber? Come to the back of the car. Rear trunk lid, rear fin, rear valance. All carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber, carbon fiber.
Enough talk. Let's get to the good stuff. Okay, quite obviously, the Hellcat packs a hell of a punch to begin with, but you want more horsepower? Call Gearhead Fabrications if you have a Hellcat. First and foremost, they contacted Whipple. They had a brand new supercharger out. Obviously, you want to feed as much air and fuel into this motor as humanly possible. That was the first upgrade that Gearhead Fabrications did. Now, this is a cosmetic upgrade, but Gearhead and Speedcore got the Whipple supercharger hydro dipped with the Arcticon Goldberg camo pattern. So just a little personal touch. We had that done on the brake calipers, the car seats, all the seat covers on the interior. The biggest problem with adding more horsepower to this Hellcat is that you have to reinforce every other facet of the vehicle to make sure that it can withstand the horsepower that you're throwing at it. Gearhead Fabrications, those are the guys that have the R&D, that have the ability to look on past records because they've been doing this ever since the Hellcat came out. Aluminum drive shaft, DSS did the drive shaft, 4 Innovations did the fuel system, custom fuel pump, custom fuel lines. As I said, different injectors in the motor, runs on E85 now, hooks up to American Racing 3-inch long tube headers, which hook up to the MagnaFlow full 3-inch exhaust, MagnaFlow tips. XPEL did the PPF on the exterior of the vehicle. At the end of the day, I pretty much handed this vehicle over mechanically to Gearhead so that they could do what it takes to not only provide as much horsepower as possible, but provide a backup system for every other facet of the vehicle so that it can withstand that horsepower to put the power to the ground. When I was wanting this to be a wide body car, I didn't know anyone who had made the transformation yet. And so I did my due diligence by going online and trying to find how people had done it, and nobody had done it. So fast forward a couple months, I'm still trying to find out the way to do these wide body fenders. I filmed the first Santa Claus commercial for Dodge. I walk on set, and the set is Santa Claus's workshop. So Dodge Santa Claus workshop, what's he gonna have hanging on the wall? Car parts. Well, guess what? There were 2 wide body fenders that were hanging on the wall of said Santa Claus's workshop. Well, one thing led to another, and I asked a couple of the higher ups at Dodge who were on site at the shoot if there was any way that I could acquire those fenders. And one walks up to me and says, well, you know, we might turn our head the other way and you could walk out with those fenders. The fact is, I walked out with those fenders, and it turns out that those were the mule fenders on the first Demon wide body. Feast your eyes on the prototype wide body fenders off of the Mule 2018 Dodge Demon. So the truth is this: if I hadn't found Speedcore to do this job for me, I was going to use those prototype wide body fenders for this car. Even though this is in the Goldberg's Garage daily driving rotation, it's something that I only drive probably once a month. It's carbon fiber, it's got PPF on it, it's a 6-speed, it's got 1100 to the crank, and so there are certain days that I cannot drive it. Obviously, I'm not going to take this car out in the rain. It's a purpose-built car for purpose-built driving. The fact is this, anytime I want to go out and terrorize the streets, I take this. Thanks for tuning in to Goldberg's Garage. If you enjoyed what you saw, hit the like button, put a comment below, and make sure to subscribe to Goldberg's Garage, because you never know what's pulling into pit lane.